can't. Alright, whatever. We'll just leave it like that. Voila, my face, it's beautiful. Hair, whatever. Alright, so today I'm gonna be doing a review on this thing right here. This, pretty sure it's called a Blue 7 IVE, or however you want to pronounce that. Blue Live, whatever. It is a phone radiator cooler type thing. You would essentially put your phone, wedge it in between this and this little thing here, and it holds your phone in, and then you turn the power button on, and these fans in here will blow, keeping your phone cool. Now, I didn't want to do the unboxing because I wanted to take it out of the box and try it for myself and like see if it was actually worth the buy. Now, it's made out of plastic, first off, but like the first review I saw, there's only one review on YouTube of this, and the guy didn't really seem like he was like a competitive type of mobile gamer. He just seemed like a casual guy. So I tested it out. I played, a couple games with it, and it's not like upstairs my room, it's like the hottest room in the house, because it's like pretty much like living like up in an attic, but like it's not an attic, but whatever. My room is the only room upstairs, so it gets extremely hot up here. And I have a ceiling fan. I have this little miniature cheap fan. Kind of works, but it's nothing great. And my phone was still getting extremely hot every day. I'd play Fortnite with it, try to play scrims or do whatever, even in regular just matches in the middle of the day, like in the afternoon. Once it starts hitting that like 11 to like 4 o'clock margin right there in between those times, it's extremely hot. I play with the blinds closed, the windows closed, because I don't want to let any of that hot air in, but it's still extremely hot up here. It's like, so my phone always gets hot. We don't even really have Wi-Fi, so it's even worse. My FPS goes extremely low. Ever since I got back from my mom's house, I had Wi-Fi out there, and I had a nice big old box type fan. I never had any FPS issues out there, never any ping issues out there, because we had good Wi-Fi. Here, we have no Wi-Fi. My room is extremely hot. I have a ceiling fan and this, which doesn't really do much together. The only times I can really actually get some good playing in is like towards the end of the day, when it's like 5 to like late night, because that's when it's cool in my room. So picked this up, unboxed it. It came quickly. It's not really as light as you think it is. It kind of has like a little bit of weight to it. Even though it's plastic, it kind of has some weight to it. It has little padding here and on here and up here and on this thing as well. And yeah, you essentially pop your phone in here. If it's big, this can stretch. It might even be able to fit like a Nintendo Switch or something in here. It's pretty long stretch on that. Anyway, so this charges it. You don't insert batteries in it. You charge it with a little, pretty sure this is called a USB-C, not exactly sure, I could be wrong. Is that gonna focus, whatever, it's not focusing, but you can pretty much see, it's like the standard Android thing. However, it comes with this little cord, this small cord. This cord is like, here, it's not that big. Like, if you wanted to play with this plugged in, while also plugged into this at the same time, you'd have to be sitting pretty close to a power outlet. But my bed, it's like pretty decent size, and the outlet is pretty down low on the wall, so I need something longer than that. I have this other one, but I don't even know if this one will give me a good enough stretch. I think these might be around the same size. Oh no, the black one, the one that it comes with, is actually longer. But yeah, I don't think that'll give me a good enough stress. So if you want to, play and have this plugged in at the same time, you're probably gonna have to use a longer cord, which isn't too hard to find. And yeah, there is 2 little kickstands back here that you can fold out. They're like not easy to take out unless you have like a tool or unless you have really long nails. And you just simply fold these out so you can watch videos and stuff or whatever. Maybe your device gets really hot when you just have it there, so you put it in here, stand it up to watch a movie. The fans on here are actually pretty quiet. The first time I powered it on, and I didn't even know it was powered on. As you can see on this side, you can use this USB as well to plug your charger into there and then plug your phone into it, but I'm not gonna do that. You probably wouldn't get a good charge on your phone, and it'd probably drain all the battery out of this. But I mean, if you're in a situation where you have no other option, and you have this on you, then I don't see why you wouldn't take the opportunity. But so you push this button here, and then a blue light will come on in here, and these fans will run. I don't know if you guys can hear that or not, but the fans are like running. This is the full power that it goes on. You use this wheel on the side, and I turn the fans all the way down, but the fans are still spinning. You can't really see them. You can kind of see it in there spinning. But when I first hit the button on, it was like this. The fans were running, but they are so quiet that I didn't even know it was on until I really looked up. And then this, you put it all the way down, and then the fans get stronger. You can see it doesn't really give you an insane amount of wind, but it's pretty decent. I have a hot room, like I said earlier. I have a ceiling fan, this other fan powered on while I'm playing. It keeps my phone pretty cool. I played multiple games. I build battled against people in creative mode on Fortnite Mobile. It's pretty decent. And I'm assuming you guys, your rooms are well cooled. You have ACs, whatever. Even if not, even if you're in the same situation as me, where your room is extremely hot, you might be watching this video on Wi-Fi. I don't even have Wi-Fi like that, but I'm still able to keep a consistent amount of ping and a consistent amount of FPS. I'm always at 60 FPS. I never really get any drops while I'm using this. So overall, if you are serious about playing, like if you're a content creator, a competitive player, you compete in the scrims, the tournaments, whatever, and your phone gets hot, or your phone overheats a lot, or you get FPS issues, you get like 10 FPS, you get like 2 FPS when it's end game and there's a million people all playing boxed up around you and your phone just can't handle it, I seriously suggest you invest in one of these. I'm gonna put the link in the comments, put the link in the description to go and buy this. It's 20 bucks on Amazon. It's a super good investment, super good. As you can see, this is meant for like the small, like iPhone 6, like the small ones, or like the iPhone SE would fit perfectly in here. My phone is an iPhone XS Max, so it's like the plus size, really big screen. It fits in here just fine. It doesn't slip out, doesn't fall out. I put it in here when it has no case on it. It doesn't slip, fall, move around. It's in there perfectly. These grips hold it in there nice and steady. It doesn't mess with the power button. It doesn't really mess with my volume buttons like that. Sometimes it does. It depends how you slide it in there, but it usually doesn't mess with anything. This is overall a really good buy. I am super proud that I got this. It is super worth the 20 bucks. And yeah, as you can see right there, you turn that on fans will go. You can't really hear them because they're super quiet. You put the scroll wheel, scroll it all the way down, the fans will power up once again. One pro tip that I saw one guy comment is that when you put the phone up in here, it like you don't get the same amount of airflow. Like here, let me put, this is when my hands are up against the fans. You can like, it's not really blowing as hard as it is, but when I move my hand, it blows harder. So one guy was saying that you should put your phone in here, but instead of putting it all the way up, you should like angle it out a little bit, so it's not really like, it's not really all the way up against it. It's kind of like angled out, and when you do that, these fans will blow, you know, a bit harder, give you much more wind blowing towards your phone. But yeah, that's pretty much it. That's pretty much all I wanted to say. This thing is, it's positive feedback from me. If you have a phone, FPS issues, I recommend this to you a lot. It is a super good buy. It's cheap. This plastic, you know, it's a pretty heavy thing. It's not really super light. It's not really super heavy, but it has like a little bit of weight to it. But yeah, overall, this is a really good thing, a really good buy. I recommend it to you guys. I used it a little bit, and I think it's a perfect thing if you're playing on mobile, if you're playing on your phone, you're playing like really seriously. This is definitely something that you want to pick up. But anyways, guys, yeah, that's pretty much it. Thank you for watching this video. The link for this is in the description. It's in the comments. I'll leave it in both. And yeah, thank you for coming to my review. Alright, forgot to film this while I was filming the additional video, but this thing, depending on the size of your phone and the size of your hand, that plays a really big factor. My phone is pretty big, but I also have like a pretty big hands, or I think I have pretty big hands, so I can like fit, because I play 3-finger with my left hand. This is my right hand, but I play 3, so I am able to fit, my wrist usually goes here on this thing, and I'm able to fit my thumb and my pointer finger up over the top of my phone. If you play with only 2 fingers, then it's probably the most comfortable, because you can hold you know, hold this up here, and your phone would be over this little edge if it's big enough, so it's pretty comfortable. And if you have like smaller hands and like a really big phone and you play claw, then it might be harder to play. Like it might take a longer time to get used to. I still have to kind of get used to playing with this playing claw, because my left hand on this side, I have my stair button like on the top left, and I'm still getting the hang of hitting that when I want to place a stair, but slowly but surely I'm making it there. So that's just something you should take into consideration when you're getting this, is how big your phone is, how small your hands are, how big your hands are, how small your phone is, whatever. And yeah.